Greetings, crafters, and welcome to episode 123 of Better Than Wolves with TKush35. I'm coming back to you after a pretty busy week here. It is opening weekend for the musical that I'm in, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to play. However, I have been able to play a little bit, and what I was doing is I went hunting. I got a whole bunch of goodies. There was that swamp area that I was exploring while trying to find other villages. And I went back there. It's really not far. This is the nether portal to the desert, and then the villager base is over this way. But I got a whole bunch of, or a decent amount of clay, almost a stack of feathers, which will be wonderful for arrows. And then, you know, some leather and other little goodies. So in this episode, I think we're going to do, or try to do, a bunch of potion making and preparation for fighting the wither, since I have the materials to summon the wither. And I think that's a good next level progression in order to get the priest going. I do realize that I should be able to make the trade to get the anvil, which means automation is also right around the corner. And that's just super exciting for this game. I do think at some point I need to get back to spawn and actually build a base there. But I think I'm going to wait until I have access to automation and I've, you know, sort of finished up all of the trades that I really care about with these villagers. And then, you know, I'll probably set up a nether portal area to rail over here quickly if I need any sort of trades, but that's the long-term goal. Short-term news, I harvested more of the mycelium and made a little mushroom area here, so instead of, not that I dislike the large mushroom room, but this is a faster way to get, well, I have to move less to harvest this. And then just collected, well, an unknown number because I have I have a full inventory here. So let's go off and dump off all of these goods, which I'm actually going to turn those into tallow quick. And shove them in here. Good to go. Yeah. Okay, so let's see how many mushrooms we got from that one big one. Blah 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 blah. 15, not bad, from that one gigantic mushroom. So I could set up some sort of farm that way. That would be fun and exciting. Let's take a look over here. I know this guy wanted feathers. This guy wants things that I can't really get, like ghast tears. I suppose I could go hunting in the nether. It's just kind of difficult. And these guys are still, yeah, they give me food, which is pretty useful. And then, you know, all of these guys are what they are, and this guy's at max, which is pretty cool. So, for wither preparations, we are going to want a place to fight the wither. I tend to like to do it underground, because then they can't escape as easily. And also, I'm going to want some more potions. I have an okay number of potions of healing. I think I want to make some splash potions of healing. Okay, and some more of regeneration, because those will all be, especially the regen will be really good against the wither. I don't have a way of upgrading this to tier 2 yet, but that is fine. So yeah, I want some potions of strength, and if I recall correctly, there was an image that is slightly outdated on the Better Than Wolves forum made by who was it? Sock Thing. It's no longer relevant because brimstone. Well, it's not irrelevant. It's just it needs the note that brimstone can no longer. Like, you need to get to the end in order to use brimstone for these for potency increases. I can't extend it though. So these I should. Unless, oh yeah, that is the extended version, because the short version was 45 seconds, wasn't it? Yeah. So strength takes blaze powder, which I should have plenty of. Here we go. We'll just get that brewing. Go ahead and put this clay away while that's happening. I think my other brew stand is still at my first base, which isn't even the best base because it's a ways away. Where have I been putting? Yeah, mob drops. Feathers. So now I have a stack of feathers, so I should probably just make a stack of arrows so I can use those. And yeah, I've been keeping leather here, despite it not actually being a better than wolf piece. Okay, so potions of strength. Those, I don't think I need those to be splash potions, because if I increase their time with a witch wart, which I have plenty of, then it should just be active the whole time that I am going to town against the wither. Let's see what else. Armor, projectile protection, projectile, blast, and blast. Those seem to be good enchantments. Oh. Right, I'm gonna need to choose. I'll probably do blast. I'm not sure what kind of damage the wither does. Respiration kind of sucks, so I think I'm gonna melt this down and re-enchant that. The composite bow, I can't remember if I can enchant the composite bow or if that requires the next tier of enchanting table. If it does require the next tier, then I might in fact want to work on getting the priest to the next level before doing this. Yeah, composite bow cannot be enchanted like this. Regular bow can. No, it can't. I thought it could. Okay. That's either different or I have forgotten. I should add a little pathway here. So otherwise I gotta go all the way around. Okay, so we're gonna have some strong potions of strength. Or some extended potions of strength. Yeah, 8 minutes. That's more than enough. It's tier 1, but that's about as good as that's gonna get. I could probably make some splash potions of healing. That's probably worth it. So let's go ahead and add some gunpowder to these. I could probably do that 1 or 2 more times too. Did I make a lot of gunpowder? I don't remember if I just left it. I did make some gunpowder. Okay. I think I want to make a couple more batches because I want to be able to keep fighting the wither and just heal quickly. I am aware that I'm pretty sure that those don't heal as much, and there's not going to be a good way to do that. So let's just do 1 more batch as splash potions. And this gunpowder, I guess that's kind of a better than wolves piece now. I don't know. Lightning rod, iron spike, potash. Whole bunch of unfired pottery that I'll need to take care of. Oh yeah, I was gonna try to make more hibachis to expand that first. Make it a set of 10 and then it's a lot easier. Okay, so there's some splash potions of healing. So the splash potion of regen should be good. I'm gonna want more arrows for sure. So let's go ahead and just make those right now. And yeah, I'm just gonna make a full stack because I'll use them eventually anyway, because they are super useful for the fight in the end as well. What am I looking for here? A spare hopper. Not seeing one. Okay, fine. There's the hopper from this currently defunct mob machine here that I can tear apart. I should probably just tear this whole thing apart since it's no longer useful. It needs to be updated to be able to maintain mobs with feeding and breeding. That requires a... can't remember if it's wicker. That is not wicker. Here, let me just use the forums quick. I'm not afraid to use the forums. They are very useful. Or the wiki. My apologies. I use both. I mean, whoever doesn't... If you're trying to avoid spoilers, sure. I can understand that. but I don't remember everything that I do here, so... gravel... Well, maybe it is the wicker and there's just no texture here. Nope. I know I did this back at the other base, so of course I can't remember what it was. Maybe I need full wicker block instead of just wicker. That might be it. Let's try that. Is it surrounded by molding? Is it the other way around? I don't remember how to make the wicker block. We should get this wiki updated. Is it like this? Nope. And I already tried the other way, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Oh, changelog, where you be? Checking this out. Well, I'm gonna find the recipe and then I'll be right back. So it's wicker and a grate, which I had already forgotten. So let's go ahead and get the stuff needed for a grate. Wrapped up over here, so it's grate plus wicker. Makes a wicker pane. That might actually work here. Oh yeah, updated stuff. Boom. That took way too long. Silly me, silly me. Alright, so there's the flint, there's the feathers, and then we just need a whole bunch of shafts. And I happen to have some molding that I can turn into shafts right here. Boom. Make a whole bunch of feathers. Oh, right, and I need string too, don't I? Because you gotta tie it all together. Nope, don't need rope. Hemp fibers, yep. There we go. Arrows. Alright, so that's ready to rumble. Want to look into enchanting that, but gonna deal with that later, I think. Put the good arrows back. Take some of the rotted arrows. Alright, get all this stuff out of here. Right, so we were going to we're gonna melt down this bad boy. Since I have some spare diamond ingots from all the trades, thank you, blacksmith. Let's go ahead and make a new helmet there. And I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna grab my emeralds quick, and we're gonna see. I know I looked at the priest earlier, but I don't remember if they had any enchantments for diamond helmets. If they don't, I'll just go pray to RN Jesus at the temple for a good enchantment. Yeah, they don't have that. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. To get the Soul Forge, I do need the Nether Star, so we have to fight the Wither no matter what. I'm silly. So silly. Whoops. Blast Protection 2. Already have one of those. Thanks, though. Just gonna do this trade quick. Oh, right. 1-to-1. Give me that emerald. Thank you. What do you want now? Ooh, hemp. Super easy. Hemp. More hemp. Love this repeat trade. Block of bone. I'm pretty sure I have some of those. Yep. Oh, more box of bone. Don't have those. Okay. Trading all done for now. Okay. So we're gonna go pray at the temple to get a good enchantment on this here helmet. Ooh, fire protection and respiration. Neither of those are useful against the Wither. Well, I think I'm going to try again. I'm going to go do some work around, or sit, I don't know, around the mob farm, which, I really hate that it's so far away and doesn't stay loaded. I got to get back to spawn. make a base there. Then chunks will stay loaded when I want them. And they'll just keep going and going and going and going, and it'll be glorious. So either way, I'm gonna go get some experience orbs from the farm, and then be back for another enchantment. To do a little bit of movie magic later, and here we are enchanting this helmet with projectile protection 3. I'm gonna look up Minecraft Wither damage type. Let's see which one. I know this is metagaming a bit, but it's good to know. Drops behavior, Java edition, immune to all attacks from other undead mobs. Wither skull shoots explosive projectiles. So they explode with a blast radius of 1. Blast resistance. So maybe blast resistance is better than projectile resistance? I'm gonna look this up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, a little bit of research later, and it's looking like blast protection is going to be a better option than projectile protection. So I think I'm gonna keep trying with this helmet until I get some blast protection, or, well, actually I could take one of my other pieces of armor and work on that, because projectile protection 3 is pretty good, even if it's not gonna directly help me against the wither. So like the chest plate with protection 1, I might as well get blast protection on that. And the boots I could maybe go after as well. So I'm going to do a little bit of that off camera until I have a good suit. I think maybe show little clips of me continually trying. But the experience doesn't roll in as fast as I'd like, because the mob tower is only 12 levels high. So that's not really that tall. And obviously all of the underground caverns are not well lit. So, but we're going to persevere and just keep trying until I get a slightly better set of armor, because the potions will only do so much, and I wanna have a good chance of not dying. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will be back when I'm back. Doodles. Trial number 3 says blast protection 2. Awesome. So now I think I'm just gonna work on this chest plate a little bit more, because I would rather have a larger set of blast protection. Regular protection we're not going to be able to get, because that requires the upgraded enchantment table and requires scrolls, and I think it's from villager trades that you can get protection scrolls. I don't remember who from though. Better than wolves protection scroll. I'm going to guess that's regular villager. Arcane scroll protection. Oh no, that's from slimes. Huh. That makes sense. I thought there was a villager trade for one of these, though. Oh, no, that's for the unbreaking enchantment. That's from the villager. Or from the blacksmith. Yeah. And fortune is from the priest. Okay, yeah, so those are the trades that are important. Alright. Back to the XP grind, if you will. Came to check on the cows and sheep, and holy nuggets, they're going after this grass a little bit more than I thought. Or it's been a little more stormy than I'm used to. Who knows? Not me. The grass is still around, luckily. It's just, not quite as populous as it was before. Maybe I need to update that somehow. Where's my 4th cow? 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th Bessie? Oh, there she is. Alright. Anywho, just trying to make a supply of chocolate while these cows are out and about. So, here we go. Trial number, well, I've lost count here. Blast protection 3! Woo! I think that was number 5 or 6. But, so with that, I think I have a reasonable suit of armor, and knockback, looting, and smite 2. I guess the knockback I don't really like. So maybe I need to make another sword and just keep this for the looting one, because that's really really valuable. Yeah, I think I'm gonna continue with trying to make a better sword. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, sword enchanting number 2 says looting 1 and knockback 1. Apparently it really likes that combination. Oh, I'm kind of tempted to keep that because of the looting. Yeah, I think I'm going to go try to find some more diamond ingots. And by find, I mean we're going to go trade over here. So let's go check that out. With the emeralds from a trading, which are in my inventory. Perfect. Alright, so we're just going to trade with the blacksmith here. Ugh, not get anything back. It's 3 diamond ingots, which is nice. Oh, diamond leggings. That'll be cool in the future. Let's go melt this other pickaxe down, and then I guess I'll stash that other sword. So I shall return once I have a new sword ready for enchanting. Adios. Perhaps attempt number 3 will be better. Just knockback. Wow, we're just like started with smite, looting, knockback. Then dropped to looting, knockback. Now dropped to just knockback. It's like I'm having a downward progression. It's insane. But I'm gonna keep enchanting until I get the smite or something. Maybe I don't think we have extra damage on these. But either way, I don't think I'm gonna film any more of the enchantments because really it's just been rinse and repeat sort of thing. Nothing super interesting. So I will do the rest of the enchanting off camera, and then I will rejoin you all when that is done. And then I think at that point it's going to be prepping the fight area, choosing an area to fight, and then prepping it for the fight. So I will see you at that point. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It has been a few days later, so at the beginning of the episode when I said it was opening night, that's no longer true. We've had a weekend of performances, and there'll be next weekend going on too, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Did I just notice? Oh no, my skin has not been properly installed. Was that like that the whole time? Interesting. Well, I'm gonna finish the episode with this skin and then get my other skin installed. Anyway, so it took several more tries, but I got Smite 2 and Looting on a sword. And I have almost everything that I want to use for fighting, and now it's just a matter of digging out an area to fight with. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna go on down to the bottom of this mine shaft here, and since I don't particularly care too much about that area, we're just going to dig out a fight zone. And so there's a couple different methods that people use to fight the Wither. One that I found and liked quite a bit was making a sort of... Oh, that's going to have to not be right there. Anyway, sorry. What I did and liked the last couple of times is make a sort of central hub where you focus your efforts on the Wither. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and dig, I don't know, like, I suppose it's actually kind of bad to have the sight hindrance, so maybe it's better to do this up a little bit, like up here. Yeah, that's probably better. Granted, it is nice to have the adminium below you, that way you can't actually get blasted down any further and stuck. But the sight, the darkness at that level for sight is a bit too overwhelmingly disadvantageous. Yeah. So anyway, the strategy is you make a little central hub at which you center your fighting. So, for example, this is probably long-ish enough. And so, what you do is when you get to a spot... I want to grab this gold first, though. We'll take that back up when we're done. go ahead and choose your fighting area. So that'll be right here. And just make it a little central hub. And this little pit is where I'm going to start the summoning of the Wither. So I can go ahead and put those pieces together here. And I'm going to not place the final skulls just in case. But I'm pretty sure it takes a soul urn. I haven't done this summoning since that change was made. So that's fun and exciting. And then what you go ahead and do is make some side tunnels here. Say 20 blocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll just carve the 10 for now. And then you go out this way, equal amount. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're making these tunnels so you can dodge around the Wither without them seeing you, ideally. And then part of the fight is just the Wither not being able to see you and you dodging it, thus, in theory, eliminating some of the danger of fighting it. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this doesn't have to be precise, obviously, and you're probably going to want it to be farther out than 10, so we're just going to actually expand it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then once you've reached the 10th, I'll just go the extra one, and then you carve around to make it a big square. Ooh, diamond. Well, I'm going to hope that I don't end up going this direction for the Wither, and that it doesn't get blasted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh. Well, I guess that's gonna just end prematurely. That's fine. No big deal. Then we'll extend this other direction out a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure, why not? It doesn't really matter, as far as I'm aware. Not at least as far as I've experienced. It's just a matter of having a place to dodge around. And ideally, be out of its line of sight so that it blasts a bit less. And actually, I think I should probably gather up that diamond and get it safe. Several diamonds? Yeah. Don't have fortune, but pretty nice to get some free diamonds while not even looking for them. Okay. So, I think I'm going to do this next little bit in speed mode, so I'll see you when the tunneling is complete. that does it for the side tunnels. I'm just gonna go ahead and make this area a little bit bigger. Granted, it's just gonna explode into chaos anyway, but that should be fine. I also want to get far enough that the blast doesn't affect me. So I think if I head back all the way back here, I should be able to see the spawn. Oh, no, right about here. Jeez, that's not nearly as far as I'd hoped. How far do I have? Yeah, render distance is far, but you just lose it when you go like here. I guess that's about perfect as far as that goes. So that is about all I can do to prep for this fight. I'm just gonna, you know, unload the materials that I have for now, get the rest of my tools in a safe spot, put on the diamond armor, and then next episode, we're gonna fight the Wither. And by we, I mean me, obviously. And hopefully that'll go well. If I die, it'll be pretty disappointing, but it'll at least be something that we can do to make progress. And, well, you know, I have to do in order to make progress, so there is that. Until that point, I hope you all enjoyed the preparatory episode for these shenanigans, and I will see you next time. Toodaloo.